What's up guys? Make sure you hit the subscribe button because I'll post weekly videos on creating passive income, and that's what we all want. We want to be independent. So subscribe. This series contains 6 videos on how to start selling on Amazon. What I recommend to you guys is that you take action for your own alongside this series. This first video will be about finding a winning product. I'll show you my method on how I found a perfect product. And further in the series, we'll be talking about optimizing your product once you found it, finding a supplier, create an account and listing, create a shipping plan, and selling your product on Amazon, which is the end goal. Before we start, I wanted to say that we're only going to try to find products which will give us $10,000 a month at least. And then I'm talking about revenue and not profit, because that's kind of like the amount you need to become independent, don't need an employer anymore, and it's really possible. And before we go further, I actually have a Facebook group, which you see on the screen right now. This Facebook group doesn't have a lot of people in it yet, but you can join it. You can ask any passive income related questions that you have. And the profit for you is that there are not many people in there yet. So if you join, you actually get like private sessions with me. But yeah, let's do this. So how did I found my perfect products for Amazon? There's actually one main tool I used, which is called Jungle Scout. And Jungle Scout, what it actually is, it has two things. One thing is this little thing you see over here. And this, I'll show you for 1 second. Let's say that we want to buy a t-shirt, just random something. Here you see all the listings on Amazon, and what this little extension in Google Chrome does is it calculates this data, it looks at the past, and it makes an estimate of sales people are making. So if we look here at Gildan men's assorted v-necks, you see this one is on top. Well, you see him here, you see his price, you see his rank, and here you see what the money is he's making on a monthly basis, which is a lot of money. But this extension will be essential for us when we want to find good products, because you want to know if there's a lot of competition, if this product has a feeling of making money, if there are a lot of reviews. This is just an amazing tool. So this is a must if you want to start selling on Amazon and finding your product. And it's actually pretty cheap. The extension is like a one-time fee, which is $79. You don't need the pro version. I don't have it either. If you want to spend money, definitely go for the pro version, but with the light version you can find your good products as well. So I recommend this one. And besides this method, I'm going to show you everything in a minute, but besides this method, there's also another feature in this Jungle Scout plan, and that's the one here. It's called a web app, and what the web app does, I can show you. It gives you suggestions of good products for you and based on your criteria. So if I say like, hey, we want to sell something within office products, the minimum price has to be $10 because we want to make some money. Rank, I'd say 3,000. This is actually sales rank, and the lower your sales rank is, so let's say you're number 1, you're the number 1 bestseller within a certain category. So the lower the rank, the higher these people will be in search rankings, and we don't want to have people like go up in the thousands of ranks, because then you have a lot of competition. So if you put the rank a bit lower, then you only see the ones who are making money, and then you can compare to the competition. The revenue that we want to make is around 10,000, but let's for now say 15,000. And yeah, you actually click this on standard. This we don't have to click. Alright, you can actually include keywords as well. I don't do that actually, but you could do it. And all you have to do is press search. Wait for it to load. And then here, sort it by revenue. And what you see now is products for your criteria I just filled in. And you can see what kind of profit they're making per product, how many reviews they have, 180 here, how much revenue they're making, how much sales they're doing on a monthly basis. And what you can do here is just browse these products and get like something that might be an opportunity for you. So if we look at this, you see a lot of, some stuff is like really competitive and you should know that, like pens and stuff and books. But sometimes you'll find products which you think like, oh, this has an opportunity, such as this. This is like a kid shock proof protective cover case. So if we then go to Amazon and we type in kids protective cover case, here we go. Here's actually the listing we find there, and you see he has 16 reviews, which is really low. And the higher your reviews get on Amazon, the more sales you're going to make. That's just like the law within Amazon. So what you basically want to do is find products that sell well even though they have low reviews. And here, alright, we have a list here. Just wait for it to load. What I always do is just sort it by revenue, so you see the top ones. And then you see here, tablet case. He's making around 6,000 a month with only 16 reviews. That's pretty decent, but for us this is not a product we want to do, because we want to make at least 10,000 so we can make an income out of it. But you see the point of this web app. It's very useful. I use it a lot, and to find products. So yeah, if you want to spend some more money, you can look into this, but for now let's do it by hand. Alright, so another method you can do if you don't want to spend money, like, okay, you really need the Jungle Scout extension. I'm not gonna lie, you're really gonna need that. But besides that, if you don't want to look into web apps or other things you can buy, you can actually just type in certain keywords. So for instance, say like bath, let's say bath. If I type bath and space, you see actually the keywords which people type in the most online. So here you can get like inspiration, because obviously a lot of people are typing these words. So if you say bath bombs and you do another space, you see more suggestions, and then you're like bath bombs mole, bath bombs lush, bath bombs lush. Selling it, and let's run the Jungle Scout app here. Yeah, so what I already see here, and I'm gonna teach you what you have to look for within these products. What you want is the average reviews is very high. It's very high. What's considered high? Everything above, I'd say for us like 300, because then it's gonna be pretty hard for you to get up there with the competition. What you want to be looking for is like people who sell a lot of stuff with low reviews. So this guy has 68 reviews and he's making 20,000 bucks a month. So that's more of the range you gotta look for, like lower ones, lower reviews. But this, you know, if you're gonna jump in here, you're never going to make it. You gotta spend like thousands of bucks on marketing and advertising if you ever want to be there. So find a niche which has low reviews but has quite some average monthly sales. I'd say like at least 800 sales rank. The lower it is, the better as well, because the higher it is, the more competition. And for pricing, I recommend you go above 10 bucks. And the reason for that is if you go below 10 bucks, it's going to be really hard for you to make profit per product. So only if you're planning on buying like 20,000 pieces and ship them somewhere, then you might go for lower price. But we're probably gonna start with a low budget. I started with 3,000, but you can actually start with 1,000 as well. But the higher your price, the more profit you're gonna be able to make. So that's my recommendation. Yeah, let's go find some more. I think Bath. I don't know. I feel something with Bath today. Bath. What you also can do is just type in a letter and it says a lot of suggestions as well, which people type in a lot. So if we say like this here, color tablets, crayons, chairs, this is caddy. What's it? Oh, this sounds good. Here, Bath caddy for top. Let's check into this. All right, let's run the Jungle Scout app. Okay, this looks way better. This looks way better. What you see here, the difference here, just wait for it to load for a second. The difference here is you see the average reviews is 134, which isn't really high. It's not low as well, but it isn't really high. The average monthly sales is above 500, which is what we want. The average price is 35 bucks, which is really good. That's a good pricing to be on. And now if we look at the people who sell the most, you see this guy, he has 38 reviews and he's making 50,000 bucks. This one has 32 reviews and making 40,000. This one has 14 reviews, which is really easy to get. He has 30,000. So this might be a product we actually want to be selling, because there isn't a lot of competition. Another way to look at the competition is to, which I do, it's not like as good as this, but always look at like here the total results, and if it goes in like the hundreds of thousands, you know there's a lot of people selling within the category. But this is like 570, which is really good. So let's pick this product for now. So how do we figure out if this product is going to make money? What we have here, yeah, so the main platform on where you're going to find your suppliers is called Alibaba. And Alibaba is basically for you the channel to find your supplier. Alibaba has, I think, maybe millions of suppliers on here. And basically what you do is you type the product you want. So Bath caddy tray. You type the product you want and you see a lot of suppliers who sell these similar products. And what we're looking for, let's see, these guys are all selling like wooden stuff. If you also want to zoom in on someone, so this guy, you can just open his page. You can check it out. But if you then click the Jungle Scout app as well, why is it crashing? He comes up at top, so you can directly see what he's doing. And he's doing really good, and he's doing it with a plain like regular wood, if you look at like the suppliers, this is like the exact product. Like this is the exact same. Oh, he has like some hold. This is the exact product, and this as well. So what we do here is we look at the pricing. So here it's around 5 to 15 bucks. Here it is like 8 to 13 bucks. Here's like 8 to 12. So what we do then is we go to sellercentral.amazon.com. The best way to get here is just Google and say Amazon revenue calculator. This is actually the one on top. So it brings you here, and what you can do here is type in bath caddy tray. Here we see here. This is the product we're looking for. So you click on it, and what's this gonna do? It calculates the product dimensions and the sizes, which will play a huge role in transport costs and everything. And what you do here is we go back to the extension. So the average price was 35 bucks. My suggestion is don't sell it for too cheap. You always want to have like a premium quality. So I don't know, marketing wise it works better if people think they're buying luxury. So for now, let's say we're going to sell the product for 38 bucks. Then we need to know the cost of the product. So the cost of the product we just found here on Alibaba, which is around 8 bucks. And then this is excluding transport. So you should add like 20% above this. So let's say it's gonna be 960 to actually the cost for a product. Just hit calculate, and now you see I'm going to make $12, and this is like really rough, but it's a good standard. I'm gonna make like 12 bucks per bathroom caddy I sell. So that's a pretty good profit. What you want to be looking for is like above 30%. Everything below 30% is not worth it. My product, which is going to be online soon, my new product, has like 40% profit. That's what you want to be looking for, because you want to make money so you can invest that more into marketing and more stock, so restocking. But yeah, so we know this is a good product. The potential to make profit is there. The competition isn't like really high, so if you guys want to dig in this product, you can be my guest, do it. And another thing here, if you open like this page of someone, you actually have like another extension, and it's called Keepa. It's a free, so it's Keepa. And what Keepa does, if you install that, below every listing you'll find this, and it's actually really useful because you can see for how many days this guy is selling. This guy is selling for 41 days. So he's selling for 41 days and he's making $30,000 a month. So he's been into this for a month and now he's selling like crazy. So this is an amazing product, holy shit. But alright, I'm actually pretty sad I'm making this video because this is really good. But this is good. So now you see the point when you find a good product. You can also see this guy, the green line says sales rank, and what I told you earlier is the lower your sales rank, the higher you're going to be in search volume, and the better your listing is going to be and the more sales you're going to make. So of course he started out like really high, but his price, you can see as well, was lower. Then later on he started getting some sales, so he raised his price by $2. Then he went a little bit up, but it was pretty decent. Then he went up as well and he maintained his sales rank, so this is pretty smart. I think he did like some kind of deal here. And then this is what you usually see as well, people rising their price because they're going to run out of stock. This is pretty normal, because if you raise your price, you're going to make less sales. So if you raise your price, you can let products get shipped in and do never get out of stock, because sometimes it could take like a full month to produce your product and send it to Amazon. So you gotta like really focus on stock. But yeah, so definitely check out this tool. You can click on other stuff as well, just check it out. But now we know this product is a winner. So what you do then is you go to, I actually made like an Excel with like a top 8 of products I want to be selling. What you do is you type in a potential. I say the ease. It's a pretty easy product to create. It's mainly just wood. Maybe shipment could be hard because it's heavy, so you can fit fewer amounts within boxes. But if you look at the competition, there is quite some competition, but there's also huge potential. So what you do in this sheet is the ease, I'd say it's like a 7 out of 10. The potential is really high because people are making huge amounts of bucks with low reviews. And do I find this product fun? Because obviously you gotta have fun when you're selling, because otherwise it's just gonna be a pain, and you know, you're gonna improve the product. This is something you're gonna be busy for months, so it has to be fun. But a bathtub caddy sounds really fun, so hell yeah, let's do this. But yeah, so now you have a score of 26. Just do this for 8 times. My suggestion is don't stop when you find your first good product, because if you search further, you will discover maybe even better products with more potential and less competition. So definitely draw up at least 8, check them out, do the scores, and then pick the one with the highest scores, or just the one below that. So that was it for the first session. I hope this worked for you guys. I really recommend you guys start searching your own product now, so that next session, which will be next week, we're going to talk about optimizing our products which we just found, and which will include like logo design, packaging, optimizing the products and making it unique compared to the others. Because if you look at this is like all wood. This guy is maybe a bit different because he has a different color, but you can optimize your product so it is unique, and if you're unique, then people are gonna buy it. So definitely tune in, subscribe to this page if you want to see when the next session is live. I'm also posting my weekly revenue results and my social media results. So yeah, definitely support it. Don't forget to join the Facebook page, and I will see you guys in the next session.